Welcome everybody. This is the response to GojiMan's response to Freelee's response of a 500-pound woman YouTuber named Amberlynn Reid. We're about to hear from GojiMan here, but before that I want to make a quick disclaimer. I am not currently studying for my PhD. There are other ways to learn this information, and I have done so. I was doing that in the early 90s. I'm way past it now. And one more disclaimer, I do not eat fruit all the time. It only takes about 6 hours a day to do so. Oh, that was a joke. I'm sorry for making a joke. I do not eat exactly like Freelee. I've made plenty of videos critiquing Freelee and supporting her. It's complicated. But I haven't made a video about Freelee in a long time now. Maybe over a year? But here we're about to hear GojiMan say that he hasn't made a video about Freelee in forever. Roll the video.
To the video. Now, I always had the intention of never talking about Freelee. I wasn't a big fan of her back in the day or the raw till full way of eating. But there has been an overwhelming influx of messages for me to comment on this video. So let's see what Freelee had to say about.
Okay, first of all, why did he have the intention of never talking about Freelee? That's mostly the reason I tuned into this. GojiMan making a video about Freelee, that seemed to be a first. And as for the overwhelming demand that why him? He's a nutritionist? And he's going to be a doctor, I think, soon? Why does he want to do that? A whole bunch of doctors have made responses to Freelee. And we've debunked all of them, I think. These doctors are completely out of their element. Not that GojiMan is, but he has made some statements here that just need to be straightened out. Her video only got 130,000. It got 4,000 thumbs up, 1,000 thumbs down. Nothing unusual.
But there has been an overwhelming influx of messages for me to comment on this video. So let's see what Freelee had to say about Amberlynn Reid.
Obviously, the woman has given up and she is eating herself into an early grave. So let's check out the devolution of Amberlynn Reid. So back in 2014, here she is. 2016, obviously going downhill. 2019, very recent. She is a mess. Let's just be honest. The woman is a mess.
Okay, to start.
Okay, no problem so far. Well, yeah, she's a mess. That's why she's so popular on YouTube. Well, let's see what GojiMan has to say about that. And then we'll see what I have to say about it.
Start with, there are many reasons for being overweight, and these.
Oh, yeah. I did see most of this. It flew by, so much stuff that was irritating. This is one of the main reasons I have wanted to become a YouTuber, to be heard by the YouTube community and critique all the mistakes that they are making. And that was 10 years ago.
Complex issues, particularly when you get into the clinical classification of being morbidly obese. Okay, as far as I'm aware, Freelee has zero training in.
Yeah, this is a sore spot with me. This is that phenomenon, I think, where when someone gets really deep into formal education, they're just in too deep, and they think things are really complicated. And you can make it complicated. There's always more things you can learn to make it more complicated. Frank Tufano has done this. And look at all the doctors. GojiMan, you're working on becoming a doctor? Look at all of the doctors who have gone off of the deep end into carnism, into eating zero carbohydrates, never a fruit. And grains are even worse. Be careful of the type of vegetables you eat. That's what Bird is teaching people. These are people who are well trained, overly packed with knowledge. And look what happens. See, I have no PhD to live up to. And throughout my 30+ years of being a health enthusiast, I've not lost sight of the fact that things can be pretty easy. Eat naturally, go to bed early, reduce your stress, from all of the crap in this world, exercise, and all of these many, many reasons for the obesity crisis will not matter to you
in these areas, and what she is trying to do is simplify weight down to calories in versus
Okay, this one's weird. Yes, she is trying to make it simple, because it can be that simple. But listen to what he says next. I find this kind of hard to believe he believes this. He appears to know enough, but maybe because he was never a fan of her, he probably didn't watch her enough. Doesn't even know her philosophy. Simple, basic philosophy. She repeats it in every video. It's all she says. That's one of my complaints about her. But it works. Repeating the same three simple things over and over, well, it works.
what she is trying to do is simplify weight down to calories in versus calories out. That approach is just like saying a drug addict should just stop taking drugs, or an alcoholic should just stop drinking, and all of their problems will go away. Unfortunately, life isn't that simple. Amberlynn could have had a health issue that initially caused her to put on weight, which Freelee has no background to.
Now, I don't know what he's referring to. I'm going to have to review the footage here. Got to make a jump cut. Okay, I won't get stuck on this because we got a lot ahead of us here. But I want to say, Freelee did say that Amberlynn is eating herself into an early grave. But that doesn't mean that Freelee's saying eating is the problem. It's what you were eating, not how much. I used to eat a lot, yeah. And I didn't gain weight from it because it was what I was eating.
Amberlynn could have had a health issue that initially caused her to put on weight, which Freelee has no background to. Amberlynn could have had a health issue.
Could have had. So he is speculating that she could have had a health issue that made her put on weight. Okay, yeah, that's true. I find this mostly a cop-out. You don't just put on weight because you were bedridden. I was mostly bedridden for 10 years. I couldn't do much. I didn't gain any weight. And I was eating a lot of food there, laying in bed with the TV. But what was I eating? Not all the time, no. I ate plenty of grains. Well, I ate all 6 vegan food groups. So I just heard a little of what's coming next, really on a rant. And I'll lead into that by saying, it is 2019. Game over. We've had enough of waiting. This Amberlynn knows better. And what she's doing is just what Boogie did. Just capitalizing off the fact that he is a fat mess. And same with Eugenia, capitalizing off the fact she's a stick. She made a whole bunch of money. She pushed it as far as she could and then realized she's in serious health trouble. And everyone knows about the animal holocaust going on. That's right, Anna, I said holocaust. There's no excuse for being ignorant anymore.
This isn't about her. This is about who she is taking to the grave with her. I don't feel pity for her. I don't feel sadness because she has choice. The animals that she takes to the grave, the thousands of animals that she is stuffing into her pie hole, don't...
Wanted to cut right there. Makes it funnier. But I wanted to cut to mention GojiMan and all the people who complain about Freelee. My last 4 videos were about a girl in Texas who not stuffed, but just thinking of that, I wanted to mention this. She stuffed her dog. She stuffed her dog into a dryer, closed the door, and turned it on, and then laughed as the dog was spinning in the dark, hitting those things that stick up. GojiMan, I think you need to come over to my channel and get your priorities in order. Freelee she's pissed off because it's not about her. She's clearly been doing this longer than you. I've been doing it longer than her. That's why I don't get as pissed off anymore. I usually have fun in my videos because I was just done being upset, which is probably why Freelee moved out into the depths of Ecuador to get away from all this crap.
She doesn't give a about it, and that makes me angry.
There. My last video just yesterday, the title says, "We are mad." There's a whole bunch of mad people right now.